Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Raw. I am your host, Frankie J, and with me, as always, is the one, the only, the one I love to hate and hate to love, T.O. T.O. How was your weekend, T.O.? Welcome back to the show. We don't have Joanne with us tonight. She is in France eating stinky cheese. But, T.O., how was your weekend? What's new? And what did you get done? And then we'll turn over to our audience and say hi to everybody out there.
No, thanks for asking. And thanks for having me once again here. Just want to first and foremost wish my mother a happy 70th birthday. Let's get that out
Your mom's hot
foremost.
For 70.
Hey.
She's a hottie. I hit on her one time at a bar. Didn't even know it was your mom.
There you go. That's where it comes from.
Hey.
So, yeah, but my week was great. Happy birthday, Mom. Enjoyed some nice weather here in Buffalo last couple of days. Yeah. So I was able to get out on the lawn, and, that's where I thrive. So I had a good week.
Got out there and geeked it out and made your putting green with all the fertilizers and stuff that are killing the planet.
Oh, boy. One of those, huh?
Hey, man.
Teach their own.
It is what it is. But it's good to see. First and foremost, I want to thank somebody who's in our audience right now, Eric Hawk. I'm going to bring you up here in a minute, Eric. But I want to thank Eric. A really awesome interview last week with Henry McKinney. What an awesome young man he is, and what a professional when it comes to setting a standard for being a professional hockey player. He's got the right attitude. All the way around, well-rounded, and it was an honor to have him on here. It was a great interview, and it was a referral from Eric. And I'm going to go ahead and invite Eric up if he wants to come up here and talk about it a little bit, because he spoke very highly of him, and I want Eric to come up and elaborate a little bit. Eric, I sent you the video invite if you want to come up and hang out with the best show on earth here on Fireside. There he is, my man.
Hello. Hey, Eric.
You might be muted, man. This technology is special ed. Yep.
Yeah, we dropped him. Looks like he's driving.
Yeah, he might be driving. You might have to just do audio for Eric. Oh, there he is. I can't hear you yet. You might have to turn the volume up on your phone or something. We'll figure it out. Yep. He dropped. But back to the interview we had with Henry. It was really cool. It was really great insight. And, for him to be so humble at, the age of 25, knowing that he's well past the draft and still giving it everything he's got. And then, for me, I called the league after and put in a great word for him. And it was a fantastic organization. The receptionist was awesome. She went right to the owner, and it was really cool. And it was really professional. I was very impressed. Eric, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yep, I'm here now. For some reason I was getting some double sound. I was hearing you guys, then I was hearing something else, so I had to kind of log out and log back in. So
no problem. So yeah, I wanted to personally extend a thank you for bringing us Henry last week. It was a really great interview, and what a great kid.
Oh yeah, I really like that kid a lot. I actually just met him last year. He sent me a random email, and he's interested in playing the league. And things get super busy around this time, so I don't want to say I forgot about him, but he stayed pretty persistent. And I'm like, kid seems like a good kid. I'm like, I'll throw him on my team, see how he does. Dude, the kid's actually, obviously, I mean, he's a semi-pro player, pro player. I mean, the kid can play hockey. And I got to talking about him, and he's real into the diet and his nutrition and taking care of his body. He's very appreciative for where he's at, and he worked very hard for where he's at. So I'm sure you got pretty much the same vibe.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. I mean, there wasn't a bad vibe that I got from him. He was class act from, the beginning till the end, and really, really good interview. Hi, Monica, welcome to the show. But no, it was really cool, and I'm really excited because TO here, I'm pushing at him to get out there and play the 30 plus league and skate around, and I'm certain now you remember playing with him. He's good.
Yeah, Todd, was it your uncle?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yep,
Your
Sid.
uncle was a big burly. Yeah, dude. Yeah. What was his name?
Sid.
Okay. Yep.
And
So I
he-
remember.
And he must have been good. He must have been good friends with the goalie. And then he was like, "Hey, you want to play?"
Phil.
I was, with Phil, and I think I must have been 13, 14 years old. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so much fun though, dude. It meant so much back then. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah, it did.
We had a good group, and we went out there every day. I remember Sid was a giant out there, and we always had to have him protect Cooper because Cooper was like a slap shot type goon out there,
right.
running his mouth all the time. So Big Sid always protected him, man. It was awesome, dude.
That you were really good, and who was that other kid, Joe Cicciarelli or something, or?
Yes. Oh my God.
You two were real good.
Thanks, dude. Yeah,
I knew
man.
I just had to bank you guys a pass off the boards, and you guys were gone.
Yeah, well,
simple.
dude, I was always open, even if I had three guys on me. I'm still calling for the puck. Get it. But dude, Cicciarelli, that kid had one of the best slap shots I've ever seen. You remember that ripper he had, dude?
Yeah,
absolute bomb.
You guys are the reasons why I never attempted slap shots, because you guys had some good ones.
But dude, if you're thinking about playing, man, you should get back in the 30 plus. Dude, it's a really good group of guys. It's not all I mean, you get a couple guys out there. Some games are competitive, but for the most part, guys want to get the workout. I mean, Jeff will tell you he played. Guys want to get the workout, chill out, have some fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. These guys, when they're on the rink, it gets competitive, but it's not do or die, getting slashed and all that shit. It's pretty laid back. It's a good time.
I remember when you started that league, and it was kind of like a hybrid idea, and it took off really quickly.
Dude, you know how that league started? Started with a 6-person open hockey skate. Literally
skate and shoot.
It literally started as a 30-plus open hockey. We had like 5 or 6 people. In the back of my mind, I'm like, geez, man, this is never going to work. And then here we are, probably 8 years later, and I mean, we'll probably end up having 12 teams this summer, man. About 100 guys playing. So,
I'm excited because you're finally giving me the go ahead to come in and dabble a little bit with doing some live interviews with certain games and certain players, and I'm looking forward to setting up a little interview shop there. I mean, if we can find it will work and we can do it, I think it's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely. Let's throw a little play-by-play in too, really get the party going out there. It would be a good time.
Yeah, get our own radio station.
You gave me a demo before. I think you sent me a voice text or something. You know what you're doing. I mean, you obviously got to learn the name.
Yep.
The names and the numbers. Once you get that, man, you're good, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I've studied the art, and Rick Generette and Van Miller. I've studied the art of play-by-play, and it's not about every second, and you don't have to be on it like that. It's just be casual and call the game.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Change the tone of your voice and get excited for goals. And I mean, dude, that's the thing with Generette, man. When the Sabres score,
or when there was a big hit.
Oh yeah, dude, all that stuff, man. It's just, he's done now, right? Is he doing some games or?
No, he's done.
No, he's retired.
Okay.
He can barely walk now.
What's that?
He can barely walk. No.
He's in rough shape, huh?
Yeah, he's getting up there. But I mean, I just wish we could win one before before he does pass on, because I mean he's been with the team since day one.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. I tell you what, man. I'm not, believe it or not, doing what I do. I'm not a diehard NHL fan, but I've been watching a lot of Sabre highlights. Man, they are exciting to watch when they're playing good. They got a lot of guys. I really like Talk, man. That guy can shoot the puck. I mean, dude, they got a handful of them. Darlene is awesome on the back end. Skinner is just a little grinder that just gets it done.
He's in his prime right now.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that was a nice OT goal he had last week, huh? Walked through everyone, kept it, kicked it up to a stick and popped it in. And then I mean, yeah, they got a ton of guys. They're definitely fun to watch when they click.
Yeah, they're not quite there yet. I think next year they really they are a good team. They're well coached. They have a good culture, and I mean
they're young
too. And like
now they do still have a long shot for playoffs. They pretty much have to like run the table and hope for help kind of type thing.
Tonight's a big game. They're playing the team directly ahead of them. I think Florida, and so this game means something.
Florida.
Oh, okay. So I mean, what is there, only five
left? Pretty much. If we don't win this one, there's a good chance we're not going to be in. So, but what have they gained? 10 out of 12 last 12 points or something like that, I think.
Yeah. They look like they've been on fire. I think the one game I was watching, I don't know if it was maybe the Rangers, but dude, Levi played out of his mind in that game.
Doesn't he do some weird kind of like Jedi thing when he gets out on the rink? He does some sort of like
meditating or something like that.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I saw something like that. Yeah, I saw something like that. That's awesome, man. That's one thing I worry about sports today. Like back when we grew up, like, I mean, Todd, we played freaking house league and it meant so much to us, like we had that bond. We just wanted to win so bad. And it's like, I feel like sometimes these kids don't have that today, and it drives me nuts, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, some of them do, but I just feel like back in the day, like if we had a game on a Wednesday, I mean, dude, that's all I thought about all day. Man, I got up, I could not wait for that 8:00 game. It was just that was all that was on my mind all day long.
Yeah, I think they just try to make things too even these days, and it's just not the way it is in reality. I mean, some people are going to be better than others, and they should be. Yeah. That's just the way it should be.
Yeah, and it's tough too. We've actually done it in the leagues. We used to have like 6 leagues. Now we have literally like 20 leagues because we got to break it down because people lose and they bitch and they want to play in, a closer division. I mean, it's cool because for the most part, things are more competitive, but I don't know, man. I was always kind of like, if a team beat us by 5 goals, I want to figure out a way that we can be more competitive against them next time. Like, what system do we need to do to, kind of fix
to get
that?
Better.
And yeah, like I guess that's just that old school competitive.
They're taking the competition out of it. Is what they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, to a point, I get it. I mean, sometimes you have Team A playing against, Team M, and they just can't compete no matter what happens. So at that point, I understand swapping divisions. But, some of these guys are losing by like a goal or two to a better team. It's like, dude, you lost by 1 goal or 2 goals. Like, a little bit more defense, maybe the goalie, lets 1 or 2 more in, you're right there. Like, I don't feel like there's much of an argument at that point,
Yeah, no. If you're getting blown out, that's a different story. 1 or 2 goals, that's a bounce here or there.
Exactly. Todd, is Sid still around?
He's around the area. I haven't seen him in a while.
Okay. He's not doing like any over 40 league. I mean, dude, he was what when we were playing? Was he in his 40s at that point?
Yeah, I want to say he was because I was probably 14, and he was married to my aunt. So yeah, he must have been about 38, 40.
Okay. So he's probably. I mean, we're talking about 20, probably a little 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah, I was telling Jeff how the goalie used to wear bowling shoes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Phil. Yep.
And he really was. I mean, he wasn't good, but he wasn't terrible. All
dude,
things considered.
I'll tell you what. You remember my buddy Vec? You remember John Vecage?
No.
I've heard that name actually.
I think he came after, dude. Him and I are still really good friends today, but we always talk about it back in the day. Phil wasn't good, but dude, he was so into the league. The game.
Yeah. So you could respect that.
Like,
yeah.
100%, man. It was like, it's like he wasn't good.
Trying.
He never got down. He tried his ass off every game. He gave you 100% every game. Never bitched at him. Never blamed him for a game because even though he wasn't high skilled, he gave you what he had. And sometimes that's all you ask for. But yeah, man, he energized me. Like, damn, man, this guy.
Yeah, no, he would. He did.
100%. Yeah. Those were the good old days, man. God, I'd go back and live a week of that life and dude.
Those are good times for sure. That I miss them. That's what makes me want to come back.
Yeah. When's the last time you played?
Oh, it's got to be 10 years now. I've skated a lot at the Pepsi Center, but I mean, that's ice skating. But I haven't roller hockey. Yeah, I could still probably move my. Yeah, I probably could. Just have to get my wind up.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, dude,
chug some Pepsi.
Yep. Yeah, that's everyone. But I mean, it's not like you think. I mean, like I said, man, some guys go out there and it's do or die, and I don't know, man. For the most part, like, dude, there's one team, they set up a tent. Literally, I'm not even joking. They set up a tent in the parking lot. They bring grills. I think they brought like a fryer one day.
Well, we got to interview them.
Food, having beers, doing all that. They make a whole night out of it. If they play at 6 o'clock, they're out there when Jason leaves. They're still out there, dude, drinking, partying, having a good time.
Jeez.
So they make a rain or shine too, man. If it's raining, they got the tent. They don't care. So
well, that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
Jeff?
That's what it's all about.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, they love it, man. They have a good time. Good group of guys too. You probably know him, Jeff. It was it's like Andrew Clark. If you've seen him, you probably know him. Andrew Clark.
Yeah, I remember a lot of them by face, and I worked a lot of the late games where the skilled players played, and it was I actually enjoyed it. I saw some really good hockey, like No One Sharon. He used to tear it up.
Yeah,
a lot of great players, and I enjoyed it. That's why I've been pressing at you for years. Let me scorekeep, let me organize it, and be your guy, because I love it. I loved it. I loved every second.
Yeah, didn't you play in that double overtime game with the gray team? Emily Terranova was the goalie, the female goalie. And I feel like you guys lost that.
We did.
Yeah. Do you remember that though?
I do.
Dude, that game was crazy. That's one of the probably like the top 5 that stick into my mind, because like roller hockey, you're not really going into 2 overtimes much. It's 4-on-4. Like games are usually pretty ended. I feel like it was like a good halfway through the second overtime it took to decide that game.
Wow. Yeah, because we had played a game before that too, because of the way it worked out to get to that game. Mm-hmm. So we were, by that time, they were fresh, we were spent.
Yes, I remember that.
And then we went to that overtime, and I think that we just got winded, and we had a good team. I mean, we had a pretty good team. I mean, I wasn't a goal scorer. I was go to the net and get elbowed and punched and
go get in the way.
Occupy people.
Yeah, go get in the way. I could drop penalties. I was sneaky like that. But it was fun. It was always a good time.
How's things going for you guys with the show and stuff?
What I think it's terrific. Nice. I think it's terrific.
Yeah, I listened to the one with Henry last week. You did it on a Tuesday night, and I'm usually at the rink. I'm usually on my way home, 12:30, 12:45. I got a good 45, 50-minute drive home, so I was listening to it. And, very good interview. You guys asked some good questions. And, it's nice listening to him talk. Very humble kid,
yes.
Was raised the right way. He's one of the kids you root for, you just want him to do good. You would like seeing him play, man. He's a freaking animal out there.
He's a big kid. He's 6 foot, 190 pounds, and I'm certain he can fly.
Oh, he can move, he can shoot, he can do all that stuff. Good kid too, never bitches, puts his head down, plays hard. You'd like him, Todd. He's old school, man. Plays the old school style. But
I'm gonna get Todd out there. I'm gonna get him out there to play the 30 plus, and I'll score keep.
Stuff, Todd?
No, I gotta go get everything.
What size shoe do you wear?
Probably 12 skate.
Oh, you're 12. So what are you, like a 13 shoe or something?
Yep.
Yeah. I wear an 11 shoe, so I'm usually like a 9.5, 10 skate. I was gonna say I'm sure I could dig one off, but size 12.
I'll get something. Yeah, I know they're tough to find.
Yeah. I mean,
you just gotta crimp your feet.
Yeah.
I crimped my feet.
I wonder if anybody still goes sockless. Does anybody still go sockless?
Oh, dude, there is. It's so funny. I was talking to a kid the other day, and I know that was kind of a big thing, like with our generation growing up. I
Mhm.
never got into it. I
Me
always
either.
liked I
Extra
always liked
protection.
yeah. Well, not only that, I like that, and I liked like a nice pair of knee highs, so my shin pads would go
Yes.
over like the socks and shit too.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a handful of people that still go barefoot. Definitely don't want to borrow their skates if you forget yours.
That's
Yeah,
got
everything's so much different. We used to have to wear a garter belt and everything, Jeff. We don't have those no more.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I have a thing. I can't share certain things. Like shoes. You
Oh
can't
yeah.
no.
Oh,
Socks. No.
Like you don't want to share shoes or skates. I know you don't mind sharing people's cup, but outside of that,
Yeah, right. Gio doesn't wear one. They don't have sizes small enough. But but
never got hit there.
Yeah, well, it's a little
dude,
target, man.
a lot of guys don't wear them. A lot of guys honestly don't.
Oh,
I never wore
one. I always wore one. I've gotten hit.
You didn't wear
before.
one,
and I even played defense like an idiot.
Yeah,
I would now, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's the game. Like roller hockey's always been a little bit more stick work since it says it's not contact. You can't go light someone up. But like if someone's trying to walk somebody, you're still gonna play a body. You're still gonna body up in the boards and stuff like that. So roller's just always been a lot more stick work. And when I say that, a lot more chopping and hooking and slashing and all that shit. So that hasn't changed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a possession game, really. I mean, the
protect your shins.
Yeah. When you get into higher levels, it really is more of a possession game. Like a lot of the house stuff is, everybody's trying to feed the egos and pad the stats and do one man gangs and
it's more street hockey.
But, yeah, exactly. But I mean, you get some games that get real possession.
Mm-hmm.
Some games are still possession games, but I like the old school. I like the really boring. My team's got the puck the whole game, and you guys can't get it, and we're gonna take our chance.
No, he's right. He used to play that way too, even way back then.
Dude, a lot
Him
of
and Joe would just
like
pass the puck. Sometimes they'd go around the guy's net and then come all the way back to our end just to start it again.
Yeah. Probably more me than Joe. Joe loved launching that rocket launcher slap shot he had. He wanted
the rocket launcher.
Oh, he could.
Dude, man, I'm telling you, I was talking to my buddy Zach about this a few weeks ago, man. Dude, that kid probably has a top 5 slap shot that I've ever seen, man. It was just really good. Remember Ken Griffey Jr. baseball? How nice that swing was. That's how Ciccarelli's slap shot was, dude. And it was
no noise.
Bomb. No,
some people just have that. They either have it or they don't. And some people like Todd. I mean, the kid. I've watched him skate
Not
through
even
people,
close.
and I'm just like, wow. Like, I get dizzy, and I'm amazed at some of the talents I've seen.
Now, how did you guys meet? How did you two meet?
At a PlayStation 2 hockey tournament.
Come on, are you shitting me?
No, I'm pretty sure.
That's awesome.
I brought my big 55-inch TV out to Mike Kelly's house. We all had a 3 TV set up and did a tournament, and then next thing you know, they're asking me to play hockey, and I was horrific at first.
Who won the tournament? Who won the PlayStation tournament?
Mike Kelly, because he cheats.
No, I think I beat him.
No, Mike Kelly cheats. Oh, he didn't cheat that time?
No, well, there was too many people.
Todd put in the cheat code that day.
I didn't even hit. I was always a Nintendo guy.
Oh, okay.
That was my excuse if I lost.
Wow.
Well, but yeah, no, we hit it off then, and then ever since then, we've been
cool. You guys still play video games at all now, or?
Oh yeah,
he won't play me.
I don't have a second control. Gotta buy one. He won't buy a second control. I'm not buying him a control.
I used to do that too. I never had a second controller because I didn't want to play somebody and ruin my day in case I lost.
Yeah, right.
I mean?
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I like playing the computer because then it's, I could justify it if I lost to the computer.
You can replay it too. You can jump back and replay the game.
I didn't want to go there, but I would shut the game off before it ended.
I believe we had many nights of playing PlayStation Online against people.
Oh yeah,
didn't we, Jeff?
I could never beat you. I used to.
No, I know, but we used to play people online.
Oh, for hours. We'd set
That was
people
fun.
off like time bombs.
What game was it? What was it, like NHL '98? Or are we talking further than
It
that?
was PlayStation 2, so it was what, NHL 2000?
Oh, okay. All right. So we're a little bit
2000s.
further on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was when the HD TVs became big and Roses was still open.
Oh yeah. Wow, the good old days.
Oh my God, we're almost out of time. Eric, it's been awesome, man. I'm gonna get in touch with you when I see you guys for the little get together. I'm excited. Thanks for having me back to do a few things with your league. First and foremost, scorekeeping. I love it. I can't wait to be
Well,
between the penalty boxes again and having some
I,
fun.
yeah. Hearing the guys argue that get the penalties
Oh, I
and all
love
that.
it.
Yeah, dude, I think a lot of the guys will be happy to see you too, man. I know you were a very likable guy. All the guys like shooting the shit with you and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people are going to be super excited. And me personally, I'm super excited to see Todd Latham back up. That's what I can't wait for.
Oh, I can't wait to make fun of him.
Well,
It's gonna.
if you guys both should do it. We'll get you on the same team.
Yeah, I'll see how my back feels. I'm afraid to fall on my spine.
Yeah. No,
So
I hear you.
for
We
me,
got time to figure that stuff out.
yeah, I'll
Yeah,
figure
you
it
got
out.
first responders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a first responder. I have to hold myself.
So, all right, guys. Sounds good,
Eric,
man.
thanks,
It was
thanks
good to talk
again,
to you.
man. We'll get in
Yep.
touch with you. Eric's always a pleasure. Western New
you
York
guys
Roller
too.
Hockey League. Eric, thanks for jumping on with us. To I actually I've been forgetting to tell people I actually got a bunch of these pens. I'm gonna send one to Eric too. They're raw live on fireside stylus pens that I had custom made. Look at those. And the tip is a stylus. I'm gonna send one to Eric so you can use your smartphones with them. And I got 8 to give away for free. So anyone in the audience right now, like Monica and Carol, I hope I pronounced his name right, Abaru and Isabel, just shoot me an email at info@frankiejexperience.com with a mailing address, and I'll mail you out a free raw live on fireside pen with a stylus. Pretty cool. I wanted to give a couple away for free and advertise our show. So if you want a free pen, send me an email, give me a mailing address, I'll send you one out for free. But Gio, real quick, I wanted to tell everybody about your Todd's Real Lawn show. It's picking up there on YouTube. Very, very cool. My YouTube channel is starting to pick up. If you go to my website, frankiejexperience.com, all of my information's on there, my YouTube, all of our past shows, all that kind of stuff. TO's stuff is all going to be on there. I'm going to put up a link for Eric's roller hockey since I'm going to be scorekeeping there now, and Todd is going to be playing the Old Man League. And right now we're out of time. Tio, do you have any final thoughts about our little chit chat today? What do you got?
What is coming up next week? Who's our interview? Who are we interviewing soon?
Well, that's at the end of the month. On the 25th, we have a young lady, Danielle Santilli. She's
I've heard of her.
A singer, songwriter, teacher, and she's a big deal on YouTube and on social media. And I was fortunate enough to kind of bump shoulders with her somehow in some way, and she agreed to come on. And I just got to think of some kind of song that we're going to have her sing live here on the show. And we have to have our little pre-show meeting still in the next week or two, but I look forward to that at the end of the month. That should be fun. We don't do a lot of interviews anymore, but it's going to be a good one. So think up some questions, maybe get a hold of Simon Cowell and see what he would ask.
It's really hard to think right now. I can't believe the comfort of this stylus.
It's amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
No, but really, I have a box of them. If anybody wants one, really, just like I said, you got to email me and give me an address. I'll mail it out right away. I'll send them out this week. But I got 8 right now to give away, and I'm gonna get more in the mail. I just wanted to see if people like them. So, but we'll be back next week, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Joanne, hopefully, is back in the studio, back from France. She had to go get some stinky cheese lunch, dinner, breakfast, and get some family time. But she will be back hopefully next week, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Eric, thanks again for coming up, spending some time with us. Monica, everybody in the audience, everybody worldwide on YouTube and anywhere else this is broadcast. We appreciate all the support. If you have any questions about the show, email me by all means. If you have any ideas or you want to be on the show, shoot us an email and let us know. You don't know unless you let us know. So everybody, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate everyone's support. And until next time, everybody, keep it real